Judaism is a monotheistic religion. It believes that there is but one singular God. So that when it came to Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ said to Judaism of the Jews, to the Jews and their Judaism, to go together as one, and said to them that he was the only begotten Son of God, they called him a blasphemer. And from then on, they sought to murder him. That's their Judaism for you. Murderous religion. Making for a murderous people. And eventually they did murder Jesus Christ. So the Jews and their Judaism is anti-Christian. Why doesn't Frank Field say this? Why doesn't any politician say this? Why doesn't Parliament say this? Why does not the establishment of every country in this world say this? That Jews and their Judaism is anti-Christ. It's anti-Christian. And so this man, professing to be a Christian, should be against the Jews because the Jews are against him. The Jews are against his profession. What an empty profession it is. Judaism and the Jews are anti-Christian. And of course, Christianity is not a body of people so much as it is the principle. Let us get things straight in this world if we can. The establishment has corrupted our minds so much that what we believe is generally crap. What's a crap? Christianity remains two things: reverent for God and our creation, and secondly, morals and ethics. If you've got no upright morals and ethics, it doesn't matter what you profess to be, you're not a Christian. A Christian has morals, that's honesty, truthfulness, total rectitude, tells it as it is, speaks it as it is, truth and righteousness, which is good for society. These buggers don't. And this is how we define those who say they're Christians and those who are actually Christians. And you don't have to be into a denomination, you don't have to put on a big girl's blouse and walk around and get the piggy defrocked as they do in Anglican Church and the rest. But if you're honest and you're upright, if we are, then we have the spirit of Christianity. We don't have to join a pigging church. Don't have to join this group, that group, every other pigging group. And there's nothing finer than having a character for oneself that is honest and upright, tells it as it is, sees it as it is, and so tells it as it is. Let's get away from this pigging nonsense that you join this pigging church and that church and the rest of it, and therefore you're called Christians. Oh, that's a load of crap. Alright? We need to get away from that established teaching, because that's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. A person can have a Christian spirit and never join a denomination. Doesn't have to join a denomination. Good men and true are a rare thing these days. Rare thing. This man and his section 21 and everything else that he's pigging done, and indeed who brought in the 0 hour working, Frank. Oh, Frank, attacks the people again. Conservatives, no, Labour. This man is a traitor to his own party, and the other side are showing Labour that he's a traitor by employing him. He's gone over to the pigging Germans, gone out of the British trenches and gone over to the pigging Germans and working for the pigging Germans. That's what he's doing effectively in this warfare in Parliament. What a waste. As I once said to this man, when I asked him to go to Theresa May and ask her to answer a couple of questions, serious questions, very, very serious questions, he refused to do so. Now I know why. Because he's in with the Conservative Party. I put it to him, you're only one meal away from the coffin. Why don't you go out blazing? You've nothing to lose, mate. You're virtually dead now, aren't you? Then I realised after that he'd had a heart attack some months earlier. So took about putting your foot in it. But still, it's true. Go out blazing. What has he got to lose? Well, he's a politician. That's why. He's a politician. That's his work. A politician.